Hello, and thank you for joining me. Today I'm going to be showing you how to juice my favorite juice: pineapple, carrots, and oranges. Since I juice in bulk, I get 1 bag of carrots, 1 bag of oranges, and 1 pineapple. Juicing is an essential part of my life, and it is a part of my daily routine. Hope you enjoy this video. Okay, now we're ready to juice now. You see we have our 1 full bag of oranges, pineapple in the sink already rinsed, and our 1 bag of carrots in the sink already rinsed. So now we have our pot that we're going to juice everything in, and as you can see, I have a sack in my pulp catcher so I can catch all the pulp. And this is a Jack LaLanne power juicer. These oranges are already cut up, but I'm going to show you how I cut an orange, the center part. I just take my fingernail and get that little part out of there, whatever that's called. And I take a knife and just lightly just go all the way around. Same way on the other side. So now, stick my thumb in there. Ah, that one's being stubborn. And there you go. And there we go. That little bit I don't really care about. But that's what I did for the whole bag. Now with the pineapple, you can juice it with the skin and the rind. Just make sure you rinse it thoroughly, especially if it's not organic. This one is not organic, but it will get the job done. The skin or rind, wherever you want to classify it, in a pineapple contains bromelain. It is very good for your lungs and respiratory health. So I'll just take this top part off. There you go. Do the same thing for this side. And I discard these. Now, I've juiced a lot of pineapple, and this is the best way for me. You know how to juice one, I know how to cut one efficiently to go inside the juicer. Cut this part in half, set that part to the side, this side up in half. Alrighty, now take this side and set it down. Now I cut this into thirds. And there we go. This is the best shape to fit inside the chute of the juicer with the skin. It took me a while to figure that out, but I got it done. And so we just repeat the process. So moving on, we turn our juicer on, and I'm gonna start with an orange. Set it down there. Lightly press down, you see the juice coming in there. Another one. And pineapple with the rind. Set it down in there. And there you go. Very smooth. Now for my carrots, I don't cut them. I leave everything on, like so. There is no need to peel them. Just send them down. And we're going to repeat this process. Okay, I turned the juicer off because midway through my juicing, I checked the pulp catcher because I do not want any pulp getting into my juice. So I just take it off, and as you can see, it's not that bad. Seen worse, but just make sure you just stuff all that pulp down in there. Check your blade, make sure it's not clogged up, and we keep it moving. And there we go. Now, the reason why this is my favorite, because I love the taste, for one, but it also holds, I know this may sound corny, but a little sentimental value towards me. My first day juicing, I did not bring enough juice with me to work. So, after work, I immediately darted to the grocery store and picked up a pineapple, an orange, and a carrot. That was the only thing that I kept tasting, and I kept saying in my head, that's what I want, that's what I want. And I had never tried the combo prior, because again, that was my first day, and I ended up loving it. And that really saved what I would call my life that day. I did exactly what I'm doing here. I juiced everything all at once, and that was my first time doing that. But I drank so much of it, I got full and went to sleep. Now that that's done, it's time to bottle it up. So this is my bag of empty bottles from all the water that I drink. I take this bag and I set it on my door, and when I'm done drinking my water, I put the empty bottles in this sack. Now that we got that out the way, I think this may do about 4 bottles, maybe 5. I'm just ballparking. Okay, so now we give it a stir to make sure everything's all well mixed in there. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it a taste. You want some too? And I love it every single time I make it. So now it's time to bottle them up. I get a bowl and I make sure I pour it right over my pot. And there we go, 1 full bottle. And we just repeat this process. Okay, we got a little bit left. I'm just gonna drink this for myself. Rule number 1 when you're bottling like this. You see how I got different labels and different bottles? And I took the tops off of them, but I can't remember which ones go with which. So now we're gonna play a guessing game. Alrighty, got that one. Let's see, I think this one's going with this one. Okay, we got it secured tight. Okay, crisis avoided. And you see we got a little mess over there. Now rinse the bottles off so they won't stain my refrigerator. Alrighty, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. There we go. Now these 5 bottles will last in my refrigerator for about 3 days. I always get asked, how long does juice last in your refrigerator? In mine, 5 days max. That's just like top. I'm not saying that you can't drink it after 5, but it depends on the quality of the produce that you get in and the rate that you're drinking it. Anything after 5 days, you increase the chance of fermentation of the juice. It gives off a real nasty, bitter taste. Funny story, my friend on Twitter, Mello, shout out to you, man, because I know you like this one. Someone was telling him that the juices lose their nutrients once they sit. I may be right, I may be wrong, but I think I'm more right than I am wrong. I just told him that if it's in this bottle and it has a cap on it, then you tell me where the nutrients are going. You be the judge. So we got a laugh out of that one. So that's just my theory on that one. So if anybody tells you stuff like that, or hey, it loses nutrients or whatever, I mean, it has a cap on it. So I don't know where everything else could be going. I would love for you to try this combo and let me know how you like it. Hopefully you'll like it just as much as I do. Please share with all your friends and your family and all your social networks. Remember to speak positivity into your life every single day. Remember to speak positivity in someone else's life. Give somebody else a compliment today. Remember, it's each one, teach one. Spread love, not war, and have a successful day. Hello, I'm Christian Evans. I lost nearly 200 pounds. I have a program for you to be successful at losing weight like I did. It's called the Christian's Weight Success Starter Program. Direct message me to learn more.